Hey all, Silverplanes here, and today we're playing Super Mario Maker 2 like usual, and we are going to check out some more TeamShell levels, so let's jump into it. In one of the previous episodes, we played Kaizo the Snowman 2, so I thought it'd be appropriate to play Kaizo the Snowman as well. This is by Superman 14, and it has 2 checkpoints, but the world record is only 31 seconds. That's probably a pretty optimized world record. That's cool. Oh, it feels like weird playing something other than my last level that I just finished grinding. Alright, so we're starting off with a little spin jump to get some traction. That shell I just kick into the bucket. There's no need to really pick it up unless you want to. Alright, and then here... I was ready for the up pipe, man. There, the up pipe didn't get me. I'm gonna have to do some editing because I fumbled over my words in that part, but the editing will take care of it. This is more a note to myself, for myself. Go ahead and edit that out somehow. Alright, so we are moving on with the level. This part has a couple intended shell kicks. Okay, Thwomp Surf, gotcha. Oh wow, yeah, that worked out actually quite well. I did not die on the ice spikes, which is always appreciated. Okay, and then there's some kind of stretched setups. That's pretty normal, I think, for a Superman level. There we go. That actually felt way better. Then I just gotta pull back. So, I mean, not really, but at first attempt, sometimes it can be hard with the setups being spaced the way they are in Superman levels. But then you kind of play it a little bit and you adapt and you're like, oh, that's not that stretched at all, actually. It's fine. So, yeah, okay, I wasn't ready to ram my head into a cannonball, but there you have it. So I gotta watch my head around these cannonballs. Yep, like that. Okay, big surf, up throw, hello? I don't know if this is good. What does that tell us? Does that tell us there's a Kaizo block here? Hello? Hello? Am I just dead? I am just gonna go ahead and die. I don't know what that room is all about. The third one is shorter. I don't understand that snow pokey room. Now I'm confused. And a little bit upset that I missed the goal. Now I have to do things again that I already did. Such is the way with Kaizo, though. It's seriously normal to play the same tricks in sections over and over until you get it just right. That's kind of the spirit of Kaizo in some ways. Alright, and we did it. It's not like it was that difficult to do. We did it. That was a really fun level. I liked it a lot. Happy December, everybody. We are now into maybe snow season if you're in the right part of the country, right part of the world. So that's exciting. I always enjoy some winter snow, but if it's like snowing in February or March, I get a little sick of it. I've even seen snow in May. I live in Montana, like late May. I remember one year I got promoted at work, and it was May 26, 2011, and it snowed that night, and I was like, why is it snowing? We're almost to June, but that's how it be sometimes. Anyway, good level, very fun. Let's move on to another one. So I keep a sheet of level codes, and next to this one I wrote Festive, and I see it was released June 28th, 2020, but the level's called 'Tis the Season. So it does seem to be festive. I figured why not play another one. We played one festive level today. So this is by Nuova and a really high clear rate at 2.49%. We're probably just gonna burn through this pretty quickly, I would imagine. Okay, bucket shot, nice. Backshot surf. Alright, cool. Very festive level for sure. I like these snow vibes. Alright, these buckets are good too. Sometimes you see me complain about buckets, but I won't be complaining about these ones. Alright, last checkpoint. Hey, alright, yeah, we one-shot the level. That is a 1.5 though, pretty easy level, very fun though, I loved it. Readable setups, pretty standard setups, but good. And yeah, festive nonetheless. Let's move on to another one. Alright, I wanted to play one more level by this maker, Nuova, because that last one we just flew through. This one has infinite checkpoints, so it could be pretty interesting. And it's beginner friendly, it's called the Entertainer. So anyone who's just getting into Kaizo, this might be a good level for you. And even seasoned Kaizo players will probably enjoy this. I always like playing, you know, some basic Kaizo stuff too, as well as harder things. I'll have levels that I grind and, you know, hard levels that I grind and work on in my personal time. I can't believe I missed the shell jump, but whatever. And then I have other levels that, you know, I just want to play to have fun. And we are going to play this to have fun. Oh, look at that. There's a little bucket to catch the shell. That's very beginner friendly for sure. Alright, can we hit this shell jump over here? You could also spin jump at that last mole bounce section. Yeah, we can hit that. That's no problem. Every now and then, I'll surprise myself and miss a shell jump. Okay, let's start with this door. Oh no, Buzzy Beetle, I controlled that jump a little too hard. Should have held it just long enough to land on him, but we didn't, that's fine. Okay, and with standing shell jumps, they can be a little awkward. I like to actually go towards the wall and then pull away. You'll notice me do that with those. Oh, whoa, okay. I was really nervous there for a second, but I read it correctly. We barely clipped through the block. Can't bring Yoshi with us. Bye, Yoshi, I wish I could kill you, but I'll just abandon you and let you starve to death instead. What a jerk. Can't believe that Yoshi sometimes. Alright, going into this door. Extra mole if you need it, but you can definitely skip that one. Yeah, I was thinking I could skip that one too. Sure enough, and let me just die on a shell jump. That's gonna happen more, isn't it? I was talking about this with a friend the other day. Sometimes you can have a level packed with a bunch of really hard tricks, and you can die on a shell jump just as easily as you can die on like a delayed spring midair or a up throw clam, you know, it doesn't really matter. Every trick has the potential to kill the player, and you can let your guard down just long enough to get wrecked completely by the easiest Kaizo trick. And we've seen me do that many times with up pipes. My arch nemesis, vineless up pipes specifically, they are just too hard, and most of the time they get the best of me. It looks simple on paper, but in execution it can be kind of tricky. Alright, so we got a key now. Hopefully there's no key death. I wonder if I just need to go through here. Probably. Yeah, look at that. Biggs. I wonder if that's a person this level is dedicated to. Cool level. I really like the aesthetics too. The patterns please me as someone who enjoys looking at patterns sometimes, or enjoys making fractals. I like those just standard patterns, very pleasing to the eyes. Some people think those look a little noisy, but I don't know. I like Nuova's style. Good level. Let's move on to another one today. Okay, we have Young Shelldon by Asaka KR. This is a new member of TeamShell. This is their first submission. I can be a little critical on first submission sometimes, as you've seen with my Pipe Wrench 40k level, and I do apologize for that. I was maybe a little too harsh about the level, and it's fine. In the moment, sometimes you can be when you play a lot of Kaizo. But anyway, let me get my bearings here, and we will try to beat this level. It looks like it's got some votes right now for 3.5. So I probably would agree with that at this point. Alright, we made it through the first little section. Doing a mole juggle here, cool. Oh, whoa. I wasn't ready for that, so I swayed my momentum way too far. We're just gonna go ahead and go practice now. Alright, yeah, there we go. That way we're going... What? What is that? Am I supposed to do something there or just get wrecked in a corridor? But yeah, that way we're going with the shell, I was gonna say, before that completely threw me off. What the hell just happened? I have an idea for this part. We're gonna go like this. Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, and then you just hold up to grab the vines, of course. You're gonna go like this and just do that. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then that thwomp should actually be 1 or maybe 2 tiles to the left. Probably just 1 tile to the left. That thwomp surf is super awkward and a little bit stretched, but that's okay. I'll allow it. They're new to TeamShell. Yeah, here we just, whoops. Yeah, frig. Oh, he did it. Okay. Okay, and then we do a drop there. I feel like, is that another practice door after the thwomp surf? Let's see if that's another practice door. Yeah, it sure is. Okay. So we're right here, we can do a shell drop, no problem, and then we reclaim here. And that's fine. Okay. And then we're in the key door, and that leads us to another section of the level. Alright, cool. So I think we've got it down. Now we need to execute. The most alarming part of this level for me is going to be activating that thwomp surf. That's the part that I'm just a little bit iffy on. We'll see if we can do it here. He didn't even activate, bro. I landed where that arrow is. That thwomp is... He is way the heck over there. Hold on. I don't even want to practice anymore. We know what we're doing. We just need to do it. Oh, geez. I am not a huge fan of this thwomp surf at all. I don't know if it's fix request worthy. Maybe. We'll see what the other Pender Enders and stuff say, but maybe. I don't know. That thwomp is just positioned very, very poorly. Whoa, there goes my freaking shell. Somehow I got on the wrong side of that. So I think this thwomp needs to get like corrective laser eye surgery or something, because he does not see me coming. And he just chills. He just hangs out there. Mario will die right on his head, and the thwomp is like, oh, what was that? Oh, it's a dead Mario. Just go see an optometrist, get some glasses, Mr. Thwomp, something. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, we're in there. So we have made it to the checkpoint. And I don't think there's that much level after this checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and disable my plus and minus buttons though, I have to. Okay, so what are we doing? We're just running and doing a slope shell jump. Oh, to the goal. Okay. That's super, super kind of this maker to put a checkpoint here. Very, very kind. I'm just gonna go ahead and whiff this slope shell jump until I don't. Okay, that was horrible. Alright, we're gonna get this. We're gonna definitely get this. It might take a few tries. It did take a few tries, but like 5. That's not terrible. We got it. We did the level. I will throw an approval vote on there. I don't think the thwomp is fix worthy. You just kind of have to control your momentum and positioning. But like seriously, that thwomp needs some laser eye surgery because he only worked a couple times. But it was all about where I was hitting that first shell that I backshot into the switches. So once that kind of clicked in my head, it worked, and I was like, oh, aha. So anyway, let's move on to one more today. Let's play another Superman 14 level. This one is Olympus Castle, TeamShell. It has 2 checkpoints. I like playing those levels with checkpoints for my YouTube videos because it's hard to fit them into 30-second clips on Twitter when I'm just like messing around for fun. So yeah, I did a back turn and then I threw the shell right after I turned back right. Okay, I totally see what I'm doing here though. If I could throw the shell when I back turned, that'd be amazing. Alright, so we got that back shot surf. Moving into a double. High momentum. We did it. I just gotta talk things out sometimes to myself. Even when I'm not making a video, I do that. Okay, yeah. I should have assumed a shell was gonna land right in my hands. Very nice. Oh, okay. Hello? That shell abandoned me. Alright. Whoa, okay, cool. That was really cool. The shell actually lined up quite nicely. I always gotta test shell drops with a controlled shell jump. This one might be a little tricky to do a controlled shell jump, but I'm still gonna try. Alright, a natural feeling control shell jump once again. We're gonna get this part. I know I can do it. I've done harder things before in this game and come out alright. Whoa, that is quite the, yeah. Okay, and then ending with the reclaim. My favorite trick, reclaim. I mean, one of my favorite tricks. I really love reclaims, and I remember when I barely even knew what one was, and trying to do it and understand it, and once you kind of understand a Kaizo trick, it becomes really fun and enjoyable. Like, another really fun Kaizo trick to learn and pull off is an up throw clam. If you ever try those, I recommend pushing into the wall before you do your up throw and pull away. If you go into it neutral and then up throw and pull away, it's a lot harder to hit for some reason. That's just my 2 cents. Duppies are another one. You gotta kind of time your up throws for those, and it's a fun dance that you do with the buttons and the timing and the shells, and yeah, I love Kaizo. Very enjoyable. That level had a great ending. Good last section. Actually, all the sections were really great. I loved the end part of the second section too, with that long shell jump where it ricochets between the one-way walls and the off blocks. Like, nice touch, good stuff. Superman makes some timeless levels. Like, this one I think was pretty old, but it feels like a fresh and fun TeamShell level, at least to me. So on that note, I'm going to call it a day. I hope you all have a good one. I will throw these level IDs into the description. In the last video I mentioned we got back up to 1,030 subscribers. As soon as I said that, we're back down to 1,029. I have not been able to get over that 1,030 hump for like more than a day, but it's happened a couple of times. I've gone up there and then I just go back down. People see a video and they're like, oh, this guy again, unsubscribe. I don't know how that works, but I appreciate those of you who like the videos and watch them and enjoy. And I'm not doing it for like clicks or subscribers or anything, but it is a motivating factor for me. Like, I have a career. I love my job. I would never replace it with YouTube. I couldn't, you know, that's not something that would ever happen. But it's fun to do this as a hobby, and I like the support I do get. So for those of you that support the channel and the content and comment and all that stuff, I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Much love, good vibes. I will see you all next time.